Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of that great millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akimath on the four corners, teaching the truth and sincerity. This is Tasha Requah Math coming at you with a quick hit. Going into uh, I'm, I'm gonna title this, never trust a nigga named Jesus. All right, because our people, the children of Yasharallah, Israel, has gone astray for generations and generations, and fell into their own, vain understanding of who Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is. And they trusted in a power that's not even their power. So, I'm going to get Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. It says, I am Yahweh, thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You know, so, like I'm going to continue. This is 3. It says, thou shalt have no other power before me. All right. So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, stated to the whole nation, that you shall not have another power before me. I am Yahweh. He called himself by his name. All right. And the people, they forgot that Yahweh is his name. They forgot that Yahweh Shai is the name of his son. And Yahweh is he is. He is. That's who he is. He has not changed. But in the mind of the people, they perceive that he has changed. But let's see if he does. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 6. It says, I am Yahweh, thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. Thou shalt have none other God before me. All right, so this is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai again, stating the same thing he said in Exodus. Okay, that he is thy power, which brought thee out of the land of bondage. So like out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other God before me. So this is him stating again, he is thy power. He is thy power which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. There is no other power. There is only he, and he is Yahweh. Yahweh, thy power, which brought thee out the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. Okay? This is Psalms, chapter 81, verse 10. It says, I am Yahweh, thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it. So, again, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is stating who he is. Right? He is stating, what he has done for you, as a people. But you cannot hear. The people cannot understand, and they wouldn't rather trust in him, but trust in something else, trust in another man. So this is the disconnect. All right, because Jake threw, no matter how you put it. All right, because they fail to realize who their power is. Okay, so this is what happened to our people. This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. It says, and thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine inheritance. Salakia. This is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. It says, "And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage, that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever." All right, because you fail to realize that He is your power. You fail to realize that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is your power. All right, and He brought you out of bondage. He brought you out of captivity. All right, I would be furious, if I put in all this work, all this extra, to make sure that you're okay, and you forget all about me every single generation. So since you did that, it says, I'm going to read it again, Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4, it says, "And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage." So this is the prophet Jeremiah. All right. He, even himself, shall discontinue from his heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies. All right. So you went from being, the best of the best. Well, Salaki, you still are the best of the best in everything, but you're in slavery. You're in bondage under all the other nations. All right, until He, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, returns, for you. It says, "And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage. Even I, that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever." It says in 5, it says, "Thus saith Yahweh, Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from Yahweh." All right. So curse is the man that believes that another man can save him. All right. And that is a curse on Israel today. All right. And that's what the title of this lesson was about. All right. It says, don't trust a nigga named, Jesus, or so-called Jesus, Serapis Christus. All right, don't trust that man. Okay, because in trusting him, you end up with the result that you're in right now. Yasharallah. You are in the worst predicament known to man. This is the worst case scenario, because you trusted in another man. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get 1 Kings chapter 13, verse 8. This whole chapter is delicious food. If any brother, wants wants more understanding on why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai told you not to trust in another man, this is the chapter. But I'm gonna hop around a little bit, but I'm gonna start at 8. This is 1 Kings 13 and 8. It says, and a man of power said unto the king, If thou wilt give me half thine house, I will not go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water in this place. It says, for so was I charged. So like it says, so was I charged me by the word of Yahweh, saying, eat no bread, drink no water, nor turn again by the same way that thou camest. So Yahweh Shimei Shai told this man, who was like, "Hey, you're gonna go to Bethel, okay? And when you there to do the will that I sent you to do, you ain't gonna eat, you ain't gonna drink. Hey, better yet, you ain't gonna go the same way you came to get there. All right, in this place. All right. So continuing on in that 10, it says, so he went another way and returned not by the way that he came to Bethel. It says, now therefore dwelleth an old prophet in Bethel, and his sons came and told him all the works that the man of power, had done that day in Bethel, the words which he had spoken unto the king, them they told also to their father. So they told this old prophet, their father, how the prophet told the king, said, hey, unless you give me half your stuff, I ain't doing nothing in this. All right, I'm not gonna eat, I'm not gonna drink, better yet, I'm gonna go a different way. All right. And their father was like shocked and amazed that this man told the king, what he was going to do, and didn't listen to him, because this man was a prophet of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and he was listening to his king. Okay, and that is Yahweh Shemel Shai. It says in 12, it says, and the father said unto them, it says, what way went he? All right, so now the dad's trying to gain some understanding of where this man is. It says for his sons had seen what way the man of power went, which came from Judah. It says, and he said unto his sons, it says, saddle me an ass. So they saddled him an ass, and he rode thereon and went after the man of power, and found him sitting under an oak. And he said unto him, art thou the man of power, that camest from Judah? And he said, I am. It says, then he said unto him, come home with me and eat bread, and he said, I may not return with thee, nor go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water, with thee in this place. So he was keeping, the commandment that the Most High said unto him, all right, about not going into Bethel and eating and drinking and being in that place. All right, so he was keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Basically, he was going in, doing the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and he was going to go out doing the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. But listen to this. It says, for 17, it says, for it was said unto me, the word of Yahweh, thou shalt eat no bread nor drink water there, nor turn again to go by the way that thou camest. He said unto him, I am a prophet also. So this old prophet, he said, oh, I'm a prophet also, as thou art, and an angel spaketh unto me, by the word of Yahweh, saying, bring him back, with thee unto thine house, all right, that he may eateth bread and drinketh water. But this man lied unto him. So this is like all these Christians, all right, how they say, hey, Jesus is the way, or so-called Jesus is the way, because they're coming in the same spirit that this old prophet came in, that lion sadistic spirit. All right. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, put you on this earth, to do his will. And whenever you go off from doing his will, all right, and you get caught up in doing another false ass deity or some other guy that's not Yahweh Shem Shai, all right. But I'm gonna continue. It says in 19. It says, so he went back with him and did eat bread in his house and drink water. It says, and it came to pass as they sat at the table that the word of Yahweh came unto the prophet that brought him back. So this came into the old man, the one that said that he was a prophet. It says, and he cried unto the man of power, that came from Judah, saying, thus saith Yahweh, for as much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of Yahweh, all right, and has not kept the commandment which Yahweh thy power commanded thee. So since this man, this prophet of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, listened to this old prophet, and listened to him, and came back to Bethel and ate and drank, So whenever you came with another spirit, the Most High is about to do this. It says, but camest back and hast eaten bread and drunken water in the place of thee which Yahweh did say to thee, eat no bread and drink no water. Thy carcass shall not come unto the sepulture, Salakia. Let's see. Oh, Khan, shall not come into the grave or the tomb of thy fathers. Salakia, it says, and it came to pass after he eaten the bread and drinking, and after he had drunken, that he saddled for him the ass, to wit, for the prophet whom he had brought back. And when he was gone, a lion met him by the way and slew him, and his carcass was cast and the way, and the ass stood by it. The lion also stood by the carcass. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, hey, since this man went back to Bethel and he did eat and he did drink, all right, and he came back the same way he left, I'm gonna show this man my power. And what did Yahweh Shem Yahushai do? He showed him his power, because he took him out the way. All right, because he was a disobedient prophet. Okay, and that's the strength and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. Now this is 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 4. It says, for if he that cometh preaches another Yahweh Shai, all right, whom we have not preached, or if ye receive another spirit which ye have not received, or another gospel which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him. All right. So this is going right into to the story in 1 Kings 13:8, right? Because these so-called Christians, they will lie to you. They will tell you, "Oh, Jesus is Yahushai," right? And Yahushai, he's a man, all right? He is the man, all right? Serapis Christus was a man, okay? Yahushai, he died for his nation, all right? Jesus Cristo, all right? He didn't die for nobody. Hell, he died for his damn self, all right? Pope Alexander the Sixth of Rome's son, all right? Who this image, this deity that Yahweh Shai said, do not paint nothing. You know, don't try to worship my picture. You know, that's an abomination. You should worship the Father which is in heaven. All right. So I mean, Yahweh Shai set the ground rules, but since Yasharallah, you know, since Israel, you know, is so dense and cannot understand the simplest of scriptures, because Yahweh Shai has stricken them in his anger. He caused them to not understand. He caused them to go this way so it can come up to this day. So Yahweh Shai can put up that righteous that righteous judgment. All right, because that right hand, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, all right, he's gonna smite, just like he smitten the prophet, you know, in 1 Kings. All right, this is Galatians chapter 1 verse 8. It says, but though we or an angel from heaven, you know, preacheth any other gospel unto thine, it says, that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. All right. So it is a curse. You will be cursed, you know, for teaching a vain doctrine. And Yahweh Shai is letting that be known now. Because all these so-called pastors, all these so-called teachers that are trying to come out of, you know, the spirit of, you know, Serapis Christus, is being shown to be a lie, a liar. All right, just like the prophet did, because he lied to get a man back to his house. What does that sound like to you? That sounds like a trick, like you've been duped, and since you know 2/3 of the nation turned back and went the way that Yahweh Shai told them not to go, they gotta get killed for it, for that merciful killing, because Yahweh Shai is showing mercy by taking you out now. Because he wants to give you everlasting life in the kingdom of heaven. All right. But that was just on my spirit. You know, with that, I want to give all praises and honor and glory unto Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akimatha and the Four Corners, teaching the truth and sincerity. This is Thashar Kwa'amath. Shalom.